Children, I hope you all are doing really well and welcome to the school after your autumn break. Today we will be reading chapter number 8 and doing the Grammarly portion of this chapter. As this chapter is already done by Manisha ma'am, I will not be focusing much and wasting much time on it. So if you have any problem, if you come across anything which you do not understand, you can please let me know. We will discuss it later on. But I will be explaining you the Grammarly of this chapter, chapter number 8 from your reader book today. And that also will be your homework. Alright children, now let's start the reading. We will start from here before you read. Who was the first president of India? Do you know that the former president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, was also a great scientist? Let us read more about his life. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is also known as the Missile Man of India. He was 11th President of India as well as an accomplished scientist. He was 11th President of India and he was an accomplished scientist. He was a successful scientist. The full name of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was Abdul Pakir Jainuddin Abdul Kalam. He was born on 15th of October 1931 at Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. This man that we can see him right here was born in Tamil Nadu on 15th of October 1931. He was the 11th President of India and also an accomplished scientist. Alright children, now let's read further. As a child, Kalam worked as a paper boy after school to support his family. He had 4 brothers and 1 sister. He went to study physics and graduated from Madras University. He wanted to become a fighter pilot. He studied aerospace engineering and also completed a PhD in physics to become a scientist. Okay. We all want to become something. So he wanted to become a fighter pilot, but he could not do that. So he did a PhD in physics to become a scientist. You can refer to the word meanings in this green box in your left bottom of the page. Let's move on to the next page. Kalam was the project director at the Indian Space Research Organization, also called as ISRO. He led many projects there and was extremely successful in each of them. Children, it is a very great thing that Dr. Kalam was, project director at the Indian Space Research Organization, and with whatsoever projects he had done there, he was successful in all of them. Not everyone is like that, so we must be appreciating him for that he was successful in each and every work that he did in ISRO. In 1970, Kalam directed 2 projects, the Project Devil and the Project Valiant, to develop missiles. Children, all these words which I'm reading right now, all these things which I'm underlining, they are important and they might come in your exam. If not that also, you must remember all these things. These are very important. Alright. So he directed 2 projects over there. Rohini 1 was launched under his leadership. The Agni and Prithvi missiles were also successfully launched under his leadership. If you want to know about Rohini 1, Agni and Prithvi, you can go on the internet. You can find information about these missiles if you are interested. If not that, you must remember these 3 names that they were made under this nobleman's leadership. Let's move ahead. Moreover, he was appointed as the chief executive of the Integrated Guide Missile Development Program. Another important thing here, you need to remember this. From year 1992 to 1999, Kalam was appointed as the chief scientist advisor to Prime Minister of India and the Secretary of Defense and Research. Very important thing, He was appointed as the chief scientist advisor to the Prime Minister of India. As we know, in India, President is not the one who runs the country, all right? Prime Minister is the one who runs the country, all right? President is there to give authority to all these people, but they don't run the country. The Prime Minister run the country. So he was also the chief advisor, scientist advisor to Prime Minister of India, and the secretary to of defense and research. Defense and research means, for defense, that means army. Research means researches which happen to, you know, support the army and all the security of the country. Now, during this time, Kalam also served as a chief project coordinator for Pokhran 2 nuclear test. हमने वो सब मूवी देखी है जॉन अब्राहम वाली, you know, what was the name of that movie? I don't remember, children. You can please go and find out that. उसमें they have shown Pokhran 2 nuclear test, okay? In that movie, I will give you the name later on maybe, but you must watch that movie. It's a very important movie. It is a good movie to watch. It will tell you about that Pokhran 2 nuclear test which happened there in Pokhran, all right? So that was also guided by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was the chief project coordinator of that project. In year 2002, Kalam became the 11th President of India and served the country till year 2007. So he was there for 5 years, from 2002 to 2007. Now, Kalam was the proud recipient of the Padma Bhushan. He had been given Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan also, along with Bharat Ratna Award from the Indian government in the year 1981, 1990 and 1997. Children, whenever a thing is written like this, अब आप देखो, पहले पद्म भूषण लिखा है, फिर पद्म विभूषण लिखा है, फिर भारत रत्न लिखा है, उसके बाद लिखा है ईयर्स, 3 ईयर्स हैं और 3 टाइटल्स हैं. तो जब भी ऐसे लिखा होगा, इसका मतलब ये होगा जो फर्स्ट लिखा है वो इस ईयर में मिला है, फर्स्ट जो लिखा है. जो सेकंड लिखा है वो सेकंड में, और जो थर्ड है वो थर्ड में. वी कैन ऑल्सो राइट इट लाइक दैट Dr. Kalam was awarded by Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Vibhushan and Bharat Ratna in year 1981, 1990 and 1997 respectively. रिस्पेक्टिवली का मतलब है कि जैसे जैसे वो लिखा गया है वैसे वैसे वो दिया भी गया है, ठीक है. रिस्पेक्टिवली कि हम किसी भी तरीके से यूज़ कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, रोहन एंड रोहित हैड एप्पल एंड बनाना रिस्पेक्टिवली. तो यहाँ पर रिस्पेक्टिवली का क्या मतलब है कि रोहन के पास एप्पल था और रोहित के पास बनाना था, ठीक है. तो ये रिस्पेक्टिवली जो वर्ड है, दिस वे ऑफ राइटिंग इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट, यू शुड लर्न अबाउट इट. कि जब भी रिस्पेक्टिवली आएगा, दैट मीन्स जो भी हमने मेंशन करी है 3 चीज़ें वो उसके रिस्पेक्ट में है. 1 2 3 ABC. यहाँ पे हम देंगे इनको पद्मा भूषण फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1 हो गया, पद्मा विभूषण 2 हो गया, और भारत रत्न 3 हो गया, और 1981 A हो गया, 1990 B हो गया, 1997 C हो गया, एंड लास्ट में लिखा है रिस्पेक्टिवली, ठीक है. रिस्पेक्टिवली का मतलब हो गया कि A विद रिस्पेक्ट टू 1, B विद रिस्पेक्ट टू 2 एंड C विद रिस्पेक्ट टू 3. Alright, that is the way of writing. This is a way of writing things. When you want to tell a lot of things at once, you can use this way of writing. Alright, children? So this is an important thing to remember. He was also awarded the Indira Gandhi National Award for National Integration in the year 1997. You can please go to the word meanings and find out whatever you don't know about the words. Excuse me, children. Kalam was awarded medals not only by the Indian government but also from the government of the USA. We should be proud of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam because he was not just an Indian who got appreciated by Indians themselves, but other countries except India also appreciated him for his work. For example, here we read USA had been awarded, as in USA has been awarding him things. Alright. Kalam received doctorates from 40 universities. चिल्ड्रन जब एक इंसान आप 12th पास करते हैं पहले, देन यू गो टू योर कॉलेज टू डू योर ग्रेजुएशन. ओके, जो हम कहते हैं हमने BA किया है, दैट इज़ अ ग्रेजुएशन. आफ्टर दैट यू डू योर पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन, मीन्स ग्रेजुएशन के बाद वाला डिग्री करते हैं. उसके बाद आता है MPhil, उसके बाद आता है PhD. सो डॉक्टर कलाम, जब भी कोई इंसान PhD कर लेता है तो उसके नाम के आगे डॉक्टर लगा देते हैं, जिसको हम डॉक्टरेट भी कहते हैं. ठीक है, हियर आई विल जस्ट टेल यू दिस. ये लिखा है डॉक्टरेट. ओके, तो किसी के नाम के अगर आगे डॉक्टर लगा है तो आप समझ लीजिए या तो उसने MBBS पढ़ा है और वो मेडिकल लाइन वाला डॉक्टर है, या फिर उसने PhD किया है इसीलिए उसके नाम के पहले डॉक्टर लगा है. सो डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम, ही वॉज नॉट अ मेडिकल डॉक्टर बट ही वॉज अ डॉक्टर बिकॉज उन्होंने PhD किया था फिजिक्स में. करेक्ट. ऑल्सो हियर इन दिस पैराग्राफ वी आर रीडिंग दैट डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम को पूरी दुनिया की 40 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ से डॉक्टरेट उनके पास थे. ही हैड रिसीव्ड डॉक्टरेट्स मतलब PhDs इन अ वे. तो उन्होंने 40 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ से PhD किया था. पूरे दुनिया के 40 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के पास के डॉक्टरेट्स उनके पास थे. सो ही वॉज अ वेरी वेरी लर्नड मैन. ही इज़ अ वेरी वेरी लर्नड मैन. ही विल ऑलवेज बी विद अस. He is such a great man. He has given so much to the country. We all must respect about him. We must all learn about him. Alright, children. So remember this detail about him. It's very important. Let's go ahead. Amongst them, India 2020 was the most appreciated and widely read. He had been authored to many books as well. उनके पास 40 डॉक्टरेट्स तो थे ही थे, लेकिन उन्होंने बहुत सारी बुक्स भी लिखी थी, जिसमें से कि इंडिया 2020 was the most appreciated and widely read books. Ignited Minds, Mission India, Inspiring Thoughts are some of his other books. Children, please go to your book and read about it, and if you're interested, you can buy these books and read it in your summer vacation next time. Or maybe your winter vacations because they're just coming. Now, Inspiring Thoughts were of a few of his other books. He also used to give lectures at many schools and colleges. Kalam loved young people and wanted to make a difference in their lives. Kalam breathed his last while giving a lecture in IIM Shillong. The entire world was saddened by the death of simple, humble and great man. He took his last breaths in the, while he was lecturing students at IIM Shillong, and we all miss him because he was such a great soul and he has given so much to the country. He was such an asset to the country. So we should all respect him and miss him for his achievements and for his contribution to all of us. Now, let's go to the Grammarly. Children, if you have had any problem with the chapter, you can please let me know about it. Present perfect tense. Okay, we will do it later on. That's it for today. You try to do all this Grammarly exercise on your own. If you are not able to do it, I will of course explain it in the next class.